Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hello there.
Hey, what's up, V6? This changes up the entire mechanics of the vehicle. Oh my god.
I am General Veers.
Explosions! You can have this guy up in the ATST. Obi-Wan, oh no, stop it, stop it. Look at the fucking mustache, man. Oh no. What's up, everybody? Hello, for everybody's that's here. This is the very first oh, wait a second. There we go. This is the very first afternoon stream that I'm ever doing. So let's see how that goes. If you do not know, I've been away on holiday to Spain. I recently returned, and yeah, I just had a great time. It was really nice to just chill out and, you know, hang out at the beach and do a little bit of surfing, do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that. Now, actually, I didn't do a lot of surfing at all. But yeah, welcome back. The idea is that we're going to continue with regular live streams on the Monday and hopefully Wednesdays. So 2 days a week, back to the normal schedule, and yeah, like always, new videos, because I released a video yesterday evening, and I will show you guys what it is about. It was very cool to do this one, because it was something that I had planned for a long time. It was I heard about a friend of mine I met someone who does pretty much all the terrain in the Netherlands. He's like the terrain guy here in the Netherlands. So it was really exciting to meet him. Let me check this out. Yeah, so this is the video. It's just been released. So if you want to check it out, please do. It's about his Naboo table, and I heard lots of rumors and lots of things about his Naboo table. And yeah, I was amazed. This is Maarten. He's the one who prints things, as you can see. And yeah, I mean, he's an awesome dude. As soon as I met him, we talked about doing terrain videos, like terrain showcase videos, and I've been talking to Rick about doing terrain showcase videos as well. And this was the first one. This is a very cool one, and I'm super happy with the video. Although there is some, I was a bit how do you say? I was a bit stubborn in saying, like, okay, I'm not going to need additional lights, you know. It's going to be fine with natural light and stuff. Well, it was not fine with natural light. The video is very grainy because of it. You know, that you don't see it, but there's like a very big softbox right there. There is a lamp right here, which is lighting the side of my face. I'm trying out all kinds of different things in this shed. I'm in a shed right now. It's constantly transforming and constantly, you know, doing stuff. And I was just too stubborn, man. When I went to Maarten, I was like, no, it will be fine. We'll be fine. But it was not fine. So yeah, kind of bummed out about that. I hope you guys cannot see that though. So yeah, I do realize it is a afternoon, it is a work day, it is a Friday, so it's not going to be very busy in the chat or in the, especially on Twitch. I think lots of people are missing from here, but that's okay. We're just going to do some serious work on my Star Wars Legion Rebels, and specifically the Wookiees. The Wookiees are I want to finish them, and I was really excited about the one that I already painted up. Let me show that off a little bit later, because there's some other things that I wanted to show off. Let's see, was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. Look at this guy. This is a Fire Slayer from Warhammer Underworlds. I have a bunch of Warhammer Underworlds figures that I need to paint up. And this is one, you know, the base is not done, as you can see. I kind of experimented with a magma base, lava base, whatever you call it. But overall, I am pretty happy with how this is looking. And there's a bunch more that I do. Let's see, we have this guy, but I still have to do his skin tones. Whoop, yes. So his skin tones, it kind of looks done, like skin tone wise, but that is just orange and red through the airbrush. But I really like these models. They're some of my favorites. I was really happy actually to be able to pick them up, because I did not expect that I would still be able to pick them up, because these are really sought after. The Chosen Axes are really a warband that I've been looking for, or I've been looking at for a long time. So yeah, I'm super happy that I was able to pick them up. And there's a bunch more. There's a bunch more of those. Let me just. It's 4 in total. Let me just check. Am I going to be able to show them off? Maybe. Yeah, these are the 4. This is the warband, and I'm pretty happy with them, to be honest. I can be happy with that, right? Yeah, sure thing. And maybe a cool thing to talk about a little bit is that I have a bunch of Warhammer Underworlds warbands, and I picked up a few in the last couple of weeks. Actually, I have them right there. I picked up Dire Chasm. I picked up. Wait a sec. Where's the other one? I don't know. I picked up the Dire Chasm, a starter set, the Chosen Axes that I just showed off, and all of those, they need to be painted up. I have like a backlog of lots of Warhammer Underworld stuff, and I decided to do a series of videos on Warhammer Underworlds actually, and it's going to be a fun one. I want to call it like Warband Weekends, or Weekend Warband rather, and I will do one once a month in a weekend, or a couple of days in a weekend, whatever. And I want to do a warband a weekend, because this is a weekend project. What I just showed you, it's not done yet, but I worked on it for like a day or something. So a weekend should be enough to paint up an entire warband. Now the challenge that I'm going to give myself in addition to that is that I want to make a diorama out of all of them as well. So I have some very cool warbands already, and I went to the thrift store yesterday. I'll show them off one more time. I went to the thrift store yesterday to look for a diorama piece, and look at this. This is cool, isn't it? There's four dwarfs, and all of them are going to be positioned like this, right? So they're going to be on one of the elevated cylinders, basically. I'm going to paint this up. Maybe with some, I don't know, maybe just black, maybe with some lava going down, something like that. But that is part of the kind of like challenge, like Warhammer, or the Warband Weekend Challenge. That would be a good name as well. So just paint up a Warhammer Underworlds warband in a weekend, do a diorama. That's the concept for the new video series. And you might have noticed that I'm working towards making video series, because the reason that I started this YouTube channel or the YouTube journey like 6 months ago was because I really like the idea of having like certain formats of videos, you know, like having almost like a television channel basically. So I want to do a bunch of series, and hopefully people will enjoy that. First of which is online right now. Put it on online yesterday. I talked about it a little bit before. The Naboo Terrain Showcase. So Terrain Showcase is another video series that I started. So I hope you guys will like that. Now, without further ado, let's head over to this one. Oh, I wanted to show you one more thing, by the way. One more thing. Because yesterday evening, I don't know what came into me, but I started painting a Space Marine, an Ultramarine, actually. And you know what? I am super happy with how it turned out. It's a bit different. It's not the standard super blue Ultramarine. I toned it down a little bit, and yeah, I'm pretty stoked about this one. And I wanna paint more Ultramarines. Now the danger in this is that I will tell myself that I need an entire army and that I want to play 40k again. So I'm just going to try and get some very cheap, maybe secondhand sprues for Space Marines and just paint it up like that, you know. I really enjoyed painting this one, so yeah. So there's one other thing, because we are painting Wookiees today, and the last Wookiee that I painted was the stream 2 weeks ago. It's this guy, and I don't know what happened, but I really like this guy. I really like the look of this guy, and I hope I can continue with this, because I was surprised. I surprised myself in this one. So maybe we should just take a good look at how we did this. Let's see. I tried some non-metallic metal. It's not perfect yet, as you can see. But yeah. Hey, what's up, Stork? Yeah, this is an odd time for sure. I have my last day of being off from work, and I thought, why not stream? And my girlfriend is working right now, so I thought, you know, why not do a little streaming today? So welcome in, and it's going to be it's probably going to be very easygoing today. Not a lot of chat going on, but I was going to paint anyway, so I thought, why not? Why not? Yeah, it's nice, right? I like it too. And I tried it on a different model after that, like pretty much the same recipe. This guy. Don't look at the base, by the way. The base is not finished, but I did the same thing on his axe. So yeah, I think yeah, stuff is happening. Stuff is happening. I feel like I'm kind of advancing a little bit in miniature painting. Here's another one. This is not done, obviously. I need the metallics there, and yeah. And his skin tone is not right. But yeah, really enjoy that. And then the same thing goes for this model a little bit. I need to do some cleanup here and there, but yeah, maybe for the release of Space Marine 2. I think that was the reason why I wanted to paint an Ultramarine. So there we go. Let's see. who will paint up today, because we have a bunch of Wookiees left. Let's just get it. Let's get them together. We have this guy. We have the shield guy. Very, very cool. I love this one. Very excited about this one. And then we have the pistol guy, and then we have two more that I speed painted in 2 minutes, literally 2 minutes, but that I really, really do not like the look of. So I'm just going to go over them again. But I think, seeing the non-metallic metal stuff, this is a good one to go with. And I want to give the Wookiees some different Gore-Grunta fur. Is that a contrast paint, Stork? Or these are speed painted with different. These are speed painted with different instant colors. So this line, I made a video about the instant colors, right? And it was for the video that I speed painted them, just to prove a point that you can make things like kind of like tabletop ready. Oh, with using speed paints. And I mean, sure they are, but I think I like the precision in this one a lot more. So yeah. Let's see, or we should maybe just finish this one with the blade and everything. No, I think I wanna make some serious mileage with the other ones. And let's see. I want to do some different fur colors as well. Should we maybe... Let's just see. We have all kinds of stuff that we can do. We can make it a little bit like blondish. This is also very cool. The black fur. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. We'll just try something. I mean, we can do whatever we want, of course. But Stork, how have you been? How is it going? Are you painting or? Hey Rob Name, thank you so much for the follow and welcome in. You catch me at a very unusual time, but welcome in. I normally stream on Mondays and Wednesdays, but yeah, we are. I have vacation right now, so. Oh, nice. Cool, man. Are you enjoying printing? Is it going well? Let me get my my painting handle, by the way. Just a sec. can't. So. Sorry. Can't find my painting handle. So we're going to have to improvise. Going okay, not as easy as you would imagine. Also learning cut so I can make my own stuff. Cool. Yeah, I think it is quite the pit, right? To sink all of your money into into STLs. Good vacation as well, Rob name. Nice, nice. What have you been doing? Hey, Raptastic Paints. There he is. Is this gonna stick? I don't know where my painting handle is. Oh, thank you so much, man. Rob name. Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome in. Welcome in. That was very nice of you. Yeah, so Rob name. If you don't know, I'm also with the same username. I'm on YouTube, and YouTube is actually my main thing where most of my time goes to. I do videos every other week, and have been doing so for the past like 6 months since I started now. Yeah, I imagine that you also like that as well, that content over there. So maybe see you there. Is it warm over there? So far only 1 week. Okay, yeah, it's quite warm over here right now. I actually have, you might hear it if you listen closely. That is my fan, and my fan is not pointed towards me, but rather my camera. So this camera, because it's going to overheat probably. So yeah. Okay, so damn, let's paint a Wookiee. I'm going to go for something quite light, but I'm not sure how light I should start. I mean, we can always shade it down, obviously. And was I going to do this one? No, I was not going to do this one. I'm going to paint up this guy. Maybe I can just mix some paints. No, but Stork, it has been very, very warm here, for sure. And when I was on holiday, it was also very warm, I believe. And before you copy whatever I do, I never paint directly from the pot, but for some reason this paint is pretty much perfect out of the pot. And I'm going to correct myself here because I actually need a little bit on the palette. Because I'm going to mix some. Sorry, channel quite good looking. We'll check some out. Cool, thank you. Good to see you have good growth. Yeah, it's. I was quite surprised by the growth. I was I was surprised by how fast it went. Although I really did not have any idea how fast it would go. But my goal was to have 500 subscribers for in the first 6 months. And that was 1,000. So yeah, I was super happy with that, obviously. And now the growth is it's a bit slower, I have to say, but I have not been making lots of content. There was not lots of live streams because it was simply too hot in the shed, and I had a big video gig. I do videography outside of my YouTube stuff as well, and there was this big job that I needed to finish. So yeah, life gets in the way, like you just mentioned. Do you have a channel? Feel free to just drop it in the chat. It's all right with me. Anyone can drop links and whatever. And with these Wookiees, I'm just really just going to blend all the paints together and just see what kind of interesting stuff happens or doesn't happen. This is nice about obviously painting. Painting on stream isn't always the same as painting off stream. As I'm sure that some of you might know. And Wookiees are actually a great on-stream painting project. Alright, cool. I will definitely check it out and subscribe to your channel. What kind of content did you do? I can check out your channel in a bit, actually. Yeah, definitely. I love owlbears, man. I did maybe you've seen it, but I did a video on owlbears, on a owlbear actually. Yeah, it's a pretty easy paint job. It's just that yeah, you can take it as crazy as you want. And I just noticed that the Rekard flash was not really to my liking without any shadow. So I should have started with the shadow. And that's what I'm doing right now. I think it's going to be quite a bright one. So the shadows are going to be quite bright. And obviously some shading is going to going to help a lot, like a Agrax Earthshade or something. The thing is that I haven't been using shades because I want to try and create that depth myself. Like for example with this one, it does need some panel lining, but like as far as shading goes, I think it looks quite cool. And there are some highlights that I missed, like here on the foot. What I did here, that was okay, and this is brighter than this, so this needs to be brighter. But I didn't use any shades with this model, and I like that way of painting, or I enjoy it right now at this moment. Wookiees are just Wookiees, and Ewoks are chibi Wookiees. That is true. I think that George Lucas, that was exactly his train of thought, right? For Wookiees, like we need something, or with Ewoks, we need something cute. So. I've been shade paint free the whole year. Been enjoying using regular paint watered down. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm doing right now as well. And I agree. The gloss is the gloss can be quite. Yeah, it can be quite a bitch. Even though they're not labeled as glossy, they can be very glossy sometimes. It's maybe because of, like, I don't shake them too well or whatever, but... So this Wookiee, as you can see, he's going to have a bit of a pattern, but I don't know if this is going to be shade free though. I don't know if that's going to work because... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I've just been enjoying mixing paints. The one of the problems that I have right now with these models is that I don't really have, this may sound very weird, but I don't really have orange. I don't really have an orange color. So I just mixed brown. I mixed red and I mixed yellow, and there we go. 2.0 has been a bit chaotic for me, so I've taken a break from Legion. Now I'm playing the card game while things settle down. Wow, I'm kind of in the same boat right now, Vampire. And I still make content about Star Wars Legion, but you might have noticed if you watch the channel that it's more about like secondary things like terrain and about maybe some other games. And I want to... Like, I want an official launch and an official launch box and things that I can buy, which sounds really, really bad, but I just want the cards. I want to buy the cards. I don't want to print the cards. And I might sound like a spoiled little brat or something, but it's just the way it is. If I want to play a thing straight out of the box and not having to print a rulebook, which, by the way, I printed a rulebook and then it was followed by another rulebook, like an updated version. So yeah, yeah, me and Rick, we're going to get it. Like me and my buddy Rick, we're going to get into the rules soon enough. With printed stuff, but yeah, I don't know. We're going to do that soon enough, and we're going to have to print out. You know, I used to have for Kill Team, I used to print out PDFs. Just you have like a little, like 4 sheets of paper or something, and that was your kill team. That's the way that I'm going to do it with Star Wars Legion now as well. Just at the beginning of the match, or at the beginning of the game, or before that, just print out some stuff, and you know, take that with you. And it's going to be fine, and it is convenience versus budget, for sure. But I decided not to hate on new Legion anymore, so yeah, man, yeah, I'm super excited for Kill Team 3.0. I played Kill Team was the game that got me back into Games Workshop games, basically, or wargaming in general, because the idea, we were playing Kill Team 2000 and what was it, 17 or something, like 1.0. And the idea from me and my buddy Rick was that we were going to eventually build up a Warhammer 40k army, starting with Kill Team, and that completely changed now, I think, because most of the Kill Teams are kind of like set models. But yeah, yeah, I'm excited for it, and I talked to some people about it, like the main Kill Team guy here in the Netherlands, and he's very excited about it, and I'm going to visit him for a video as well soon, by the way. He's been on Tabletop Titans and on, I think, on Play on Tabletop as well as a guest. Pretty sick, and he lives like super close to me. I didn't know. I met him a couple of weeks ago. Very random, by the way. Just out there having a drink with Rick, and then he popped up and he was like, "Oh, I know your YouTube channel and blah blah blah," and then he showed his stuff, and he's an amazing painter. Maybe I can check it out a little bit later. I still want to play, but here half the group's using new rules. Just give me a second. Still want to play it, but here anyway half the group is using the new rules, other half is using old rules. You mean for Legion then? And I actually do have a very cool kill team that I can show off. That I will show off in a while when I take a little break, perhaps. I have a Leagues of Votann kill team that I absolutely love, and that was actually the kickstart for me to get into the Leagues of Votann as a bigger army, because I have pretty much all the units for the Leagues of Votann, except for the Hekaton and the Bromnir, or what are they called, like the heavy guys. I love being in the position that new Legion rules are just Legion rules. Yeah, man. You know what? You have to know though, Reptastic. I have been whining about this a little bit, and I made one video that really like I don't know. Lots of people were like, okay, dude, just shut up. Just don't be a little pussy. But yeah, I was excited about like old Legion, you know. I liked it a lot. But other people tell me no, old Legion was done, and so you know, we will see. We will see. Yeah, it sure is at a weird stage. It sure is. But Raptastic, how do you feel about... We talked about this before on the Discord, I believe, but how do you feel about the Middle-earth strategy battle game things? I don't know if this is new to some of you, probably some of you guys, but I am actually a much bigger Lord of the Rings fan than I am a Star Wars fan. So I recently got into quite the rabbit hole for Middle-earth strategy battle game, and then they had a new... they have new rules coming out, like same as Legion. But the thing that Raptastic, the thing that I don't really like about what they're doing is that... Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way, but I think you could, if you wanted to, you could have like Gandalf. I heard Gandalf was pretty bad, but correct me if I'm wrong again. But you could have Gandalf with a bunch of like Mirkwood elves if you wanted to. And from what I understand, that is not really possible anymore, right? There's just set armies now, or is it like that? Because that would really bum me out. Because the thing is that I was excited to try like all kinds of what if things, you know? What if, I don't know, Saruman was good, or I don't know. Like the alliance sheet or whatever it was called, like the table. And that was something that I pretty much looked forward to trying that out, you know. But yeah. So there's no more. Is it like still good? You like all the good units, like alignment good units, can go together, or not at all anymore? Let me just try and yeah. That is such a bummer. I can imagine people being pissed about that, because where's the fun in that then? Yeah, I was watching the extended version of The Hobbit yesterday, and I was thinking about that. Like, I would want to have Gandalf, even if he's very, very bad. But Gandalf with the Mirkwood Rangers, or, you know, just my favorite models together, you know. But apparently they killed that. That is unfortunate. Yesterday was the M4's cut of The Hobbit. No. No. Do we, by the way, do we want to talk about the, what was it called? The Rings of Power? Or is that a no-go? I guess it's a no-go. I watched Rings of Power when I got home from Spain. Watched the 3 episodes, the first episodes. And I don't know. I mean, I think it was enjoyable, and especially the last episode that I watched yesterday. It was fun. It was a lot of fun to watch. It's just not, you know, you should definitely see it as something different than the movies. Search for the M4's The Hobbit fan edit. He basically take the 3 movies and edits them into one cohesive story, as close as he could to follow the books. Quite professionally made. Okay. That's exciting. I will look for that. I think it is time for an additional highlights. God, it's warm in here, guys. It's time for a little refreshment. I really should work on my wet palette tidiness, because this is bad. So you need a smaller brush. Yeah, it is a lot better than it was the first season, I think. The first season it didn't really look the part. Now it does look the part, and I was just really excited to see a certain character. I'm not going to like in spoiler territory for people who still want to watch the thing. But I was excited about the screen appearance of a certain character. But how many of you have tried the new Star Wars Legion? Is there anyone who can tell me what they like, what they didn't like? And I think I'm going to need to use Agrax Earthshade with this guy anyways. It's like a brown, I guess. Agrax Earthshade. It's just that I didn't start with a dark enough color, I believe. That's why there's not a lot of depth in there. But we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Maybe it will turn out great. Just going to use dry brushing for this, guys. Just speed it up a little bit. I do think that I'm going to use one of the speed paints for one of the other Wookiees when I'm done with this fur. Just to see how different that is going to feel and be. And look, most importantly. I still kind of want to hold me to the challenge of no shading. And I think we can still do it. Let's check the other camera. It's gonna be hard without the shading though. It's too flat, but we will see, we will see. Did I shade on the other guy is the question. Do I wash a very thin Vallejo black for my brown leather oh, yeah, that's a good one. I use lots of contrast paints for leather. Fyreslayer Flesh is a favorite of mine. think this leather is, oh, it's a bit it's not very tidy, as you can see, but most of the leather is done like that. I think I'm going to mix in a little black, and it is an ink, but I love using the black inks. I talked about this before, but this was actually a misbuy because I just wanted to have the regular black, but I've been using this ink so much. I don't know if you're supposed to do this, by the way, mix inks with normal paints and stuff. I don't know how, I don't know the chemistry of all that, but it's always worked for me. Hey, what's up, Rainbow? How's it going? Everybody, please give it up for Rainbow. Let's see if we can get Al Sha'a. There we go. Everybody, If you do not know Rainbow, Rainbow is awesome. Awesome person. Does some very cool art. So make sure to give her a follow and give her lots of love and gnomes. Give her gnomes. My trip was awesome, Rainbow. It was very easy going and had a lot of rest, which was great. And I came back a couple of days ago and I decided why not do a little bit of painting in the afternoon. Because I was going to paint anyways. I've been painting pretty much non-stop since I came back. Because I really missed it, although I was only away for like 7 days. I honestly, like really missed it. So yeah, painting a lot. How have you been? Have you been painting the gnomes yet? I haven't followed. I don't even know if I'm going to make the challenge because there's so much other stuff laying around. I was talking about painting gnomes. If you're painting gnomes right now, did you already do that on stream? And I was talking about that I don't even know if I'm going to make the challenge, if I'm going to make it. Because there's so much other stuff to do. No, same. Shame. I don't know if I'm going to make it. You know what, guys? Fuck it. I'm going to shade. I'm going to Agrax Earthshade because I cannot take it anymore. Let's see. I should have just started with a darker undertone. I think that's the problem. It's Agrax time. No. Yeah, let's just do it. I have a transparent mimic figure that I plan to have rising from the gnome pond with... Oh, jeez. That sounds like a challenge in and of itself. Nice, though. I think I saw the mimic figure. I think you dropped it in the Discord. Oh yeah, I am very glad that I used Agrax. Very glad. I'm going to highlight it up again, of course, later. Just slapping on the Agrax like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, I'm actually thinking, I'm still thinking about what to do with the diorama. Because I wanna make it. I just don't know. When was the deadline for the event again? Do you know? I think it was a long way away. Nice reference there. Oh. End of September, yeah. I'm going away for a weekend again next weekend to Belgium this time with the family. So there's no painting there, and there is producing videos. So I don't know. I mean, I could start painting gnomes like right now. Because I have them here. I just need to prime them, but my airbrush is here as well, so I could do that. I mean, let's be honest, it should dry up and everything, but it does kind of look in the same ballpark now. It's a bit more reddish. But I'm okay with this. I'm okay with speed painting. One important other step that I'm going to do first before maybe moving on to another fur ball, is doing some basing, doing a little bit of basing, because I like to do my bases kind of like one of the first things, because you can see what the model looks like against the base. So let's just do that. And for basing the Rebels Tatooine I'm not an expert in Tatooine bases or something, but I just water down Zen Redust a whole lot. And then I just slap it on. And you can go pretty violent with this. This is my my very simple Tatooine base recipe. And then I do a highlight of off-white with a dry brush. I am thinking about doing one of the Wookiees almost a white. I believe that white Wookiees are a thing, but that they are very rare. Or was it Ewoks? I'm not sure. I'm sure they share kind of like the same stuff in same lore in that regard. Maybe an albino Wookiee. That would be pretty sick though. Yeah, I know, Rainbow. But my mind sometimes works like that I have to. You had an excellent win. Tell me about it. Friend sent me over a €100 voucher as a late birthday gift, so I got over €110 of art supplies for. Oh, nice. Awesome. What kind of supplies did you get? I know you weren't you working towards something? Like, I'm not sure anymore. Yeah, that's always the thing with the free shipping, right? They always get me with the free shipping thing. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to leave this guy right here. Yeah, that's a good thing, huh? No! Get out of here. I'm going to try a little bit of Apothecary White, which I haven't had the best success yet with. We'll see what happens. Maybe should be a little light down. We will see. I got a hot press watercolor sketchbook, a tiny square sketchbook for a project I've been planning, 24 pencil crayons, 24 gavel, I don't know how to pronounce that, paints, 12 paint brushes, 4 Molotow, black fine liners. Ooh, those are nice. 3 white gel pens, drawing gum, a bottle of black Indian ink. That's cool. We used to have that on primary school, I think. Indian ink, do stuff with Indian ink. Watercolor postcards. Oh, cool. Okay, so you can make some new... you are all set for the upcoming time then, Rainbow. So Apothecary White, guys. Let's see what it does. That actually looks pretty cool. This is just a contrast paint, but with some highlighting later, I think it will be a cool gray color. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. It gives like a bluish shade to the recesses, which makes it look more like fur than just being like a zenithal highlight prime and that's it. Gotta love contrast paints. Could go with a little more highlights on the back though. Someone in my community suggested I get Indian ink and a super fine brush because I'm always complaining how watercolors gum up my good pens when I'm outlining, and since I have a steady hand I can save the headache. And yeah, I can imagine. I recently also did a drawing, just a pencil drawing, and then using a brush to outline, and that was actually really nice. It's actually really nice to do. Since I've been painting miniatures for some time now, I feel that it also kind of influences how I do just a normal painting. The Bot broke your Wookiee dry brush, Moho. Yeah, kinda. I'm going to do a very sloppy job here. But that's alright, we're going to fix all the mistakes later. I just wanted everything to settle in the recesses for now, for the shield. I think we had some problems, but we might be back. I think we're back. I see you managed to fix the color grading smoke issue for the Naboo terrain. I've never understood why a camera could be set up to take... sorry, I'm going to read that. I can see you managed to fix the color grading smoke issue. What do you mean? Ah, cool. So what did you make, Stork? White canvas cover, custom cover. Oh, awesome. Awesome. That is pretty cool. That is smart. No, I think it was me. I don't know what happened actually. Oh, Andrew. Okay, so that's what you meant. I fixed it, kinda. But I'm not super happy with it, to be honest. It could have been a lot better if I would just have taken some lights. The problem is that I have a huge ass softbox right over there. But it is too big to take with me, and it's actually a photography light, a continuous light. But it's really just a flash, you know. So it's meant to just do a little preview of what the light of the flash is going to bounce off. So this is not a video light at all. That is why it's super hot as well. But I'm getting a new lighting set this week, 2 LED panels. And that is talking about light. Why is this happening? So yeah, I'm going to have proper video lights this time. I rent it when I have gigs. But I use some standard noise reduction in Premiere to get rid of the grain. And the grain was a problem with the ISO. Because it was too high. There was too little light there. So the ISO was cranked up quite a bit, and I was shooting in S-Log, and this is getting very, very technical. But yeah, I did all kinds of stuff wrong on that particular day, which is a bummer, obviously, because it was an important video, but I managed to fix it somewhat. And by the way, how have you been, Andrew? You've also been busy, right? Yeah, the thing that I didn't like from the grading was the person in the video, so Maarten. He looked totally blown out, but the terrain looked good, so that was great. It's just I had some stupid ass settings that I didn't change, and oh man. I used this camera for a job before. And I didn't switch back to settings. It was kind of lazy. Have you been tempted to get a 3D printer after the visit? Not really. I mean, I think it is awesome what this guy is doing, but I would think it's quite a lot to have a printer on 24/7. Yeah, I don't know. I would want to have a resin printer though. That I'm very much interested in, because I am more of a miniature painting enthusiast than anything else. So I guess a resin printer will be something. Will be something that I can get into. Hello YouTube. Hello from the rainbow. I was looking at Nova results, a Matthew hypercompetitive level. Rebels, yeah, I know. I heard that Rebels are doing very, very, very bad at the moment. So this is a Chinese knockoff hobby lamp that I got, and sometimes it just decides to stop, basically. I don't know why. Yeah, I know, and it's just that I'm a bit. I didn't ask anything. I think Stork. I'm a bit afraid of printing in the shed where I am right now, actually, because the temperature can fluctuate quite a bit. So I've been on the fence. That's the only thing that I've been on the fence about. Because other than that, I would love to be able to 3D print my own stuff. Oh god. I would be very, very happy with that, because I want to get started with painting busts as well. Okay, this is annoying. So yeah, I would wanna, yeah, definitely get going with 3D printing someday. Getting your summer? Yeah, the thing is that I do have heating in my shed. It's just that, yeah, I'm afraid what will happen to the resin. When I leave it unattended. Do you keep resin in, or what? I don't even know how that works. God damn it. This light is annoying. Maybe I have like a timer on or something. No, I don't. We will see, we will see. Can always pause a print midway and resume later. Yeah, these are all kinds of things that I really have to look up. But I did tell myself that when a Black Friday deal comes along, that is a moment that I would want to step in. But like most of the times, yeah, prices are pretty good, right? I've looked at it like a couple of months ago, and prices were pretty okay. So it's just a matter of the practicality of it all. to see if it is something that I would want. This light, guys. I don't know what's going on though. Yeah, and when I looked, there was also deals going on, so I'm pretty positive that it's yeah, that the deals are pretty much always going to be there. That light is the start of your villain arc. Definitely, Rainbow. It's annoying. It's annoying me. What could it be? Does anyone have an idea why the light keeps acting up? I think I looked at the Anna Kubrick, what's it called? Yeah, maybe. I mean, it is pretty hot in here. It's not ideal. Power surge, also possible. I'm not. I'm very, very, very dumb as far as like power connections and whatever go. And I don't know if I'm using like the sockets right. Like maybe I'm pulling too much from this one. God damn it! Okay, I'm just going to take a little break and check if I can fix this, because this is annoying. I will be right back, guys. See you guys in a bit. Hey, what's up, guys? I think I'm going to call it a day. This thing, I just put it out from the outlet. This thing. It was extremely hot. Like I think it was, yeah, dangerously hot. And I don't know if it has to do with the cheap thing that it came with. Does anyone have an idea? It was like really hot, like dangerously hot for maybe fire hazard stuff. So I don't know if it's the lamp, it's the wiring, the soldering, whatever. Does anyone know? Or could it be any of those things? But I think it's a good one to like call it a day for now. It is also very warm in the shed. But I was really afraid when I took it out. It was like near smoking. So yeah, I even think that like the block, it may be melted a little bit, but I will check. And I checked the other ones. Like I have one of my cameras is in there as well, and that was okay. That was not hot at all. Yeah, maybe I should use like another plug for it. I will check. Maybe just another outlet. But yeah, I do think that I'm going to call it a day for now, because first it's getting very it's middle of the day obviously here. So this is why people stream in the evenings. I guess. But I'll definitely be back on Mondays, and maybe this Sunday. No, that would be bad. And I always plug everything out when I leave the shed. And we see why. So yeah. Yeah, is anyone else streaming? Are you streaming, Rainbow, later or now, or what are your plans? Yeah. I wonder how that would go. I'm going to have to check how that works, but I think Lorna did it, right? Did it once. Ah, yeah, he's playing 40K, of course. Space Marine. Is he playing Space Marine 2? Yeah, he is. Awesome. Yeah, we can always use Discord. Let's talk about that a little bit. Yeah, so what we're talking about, Rainbow and me, we want to do a little dual stream with painting gnomes or the diorama or something cool, because we always have nice talks and everything. So yeah, I think that will be a cool thing. We will look into it. We'll look into it. Yes, we're going to raid into Charlie, maybe then. Thank you guys so much for being here on a afternoon, and yeah, we'll see you. I'll see you guys later. I'll be back this Monday probably. Maybe this Sunday as well. We will see. Andrew, thank you so much for being here. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. Let's go.